Well, thank you. I must confess that I have neither the expertise nor the eloquence of your chairman. Second, your chairman is a tough guy and your director is even a tougher lady. They told me before the function that my speech should be such that all these wonderful youngsters would listen to me, and at the end give me a loud applause if I have to deserve my dinner. And they also told me that they are not going to give me dinner before 7:44 p.m. or so. Therefore, remember that you've already got a reward, you've got your degree. Therefore, relax and enjoy the inevitable. That's my speech. Chairman and members of the board, director, respected Professor G.R. Kulkarni, Mrs. Kulkarni, faculty, staff, students, families of the graduating students, guests, and most importantly, the graduating students. Please accept my sincere thanks for inviting me to be part of this joyous occasion. I express my gratitude to Professor Balram Avitatu, to Sri Vignesh, and a host of other graduating students who took considerable part of their precious time today to show me the campus and to engage with me in a discussion on the past, the current, and the future of this great institution. My congratulations, of course, to you, the graduating students, on your extraordinary accomplishment, and my best wishes to you as you start your life as an adult, hopefully paying taxes and taking on responsibilities for yourself, your family, your loved ones, and of course your society. You will play an important role in shaping the future of this country and this world. You start your career at a time when competition is intense, opportunities are huge, and challenges are daunting. The Indian market has players from all over the world. The most Indian companies of today aspire to succeed in the global market. Why? Because today to succeed is to succeed globally, thanks to a phenomenon called globalization. What is globalization? Globalization is sourcing capital from where it is cheapest, sourcing talent from where it is best available, producing where it is most cost effective, and selling where it is most profitable without being constrained by national boundaries. Easier said than done. The market players offering products and services in a country today in such a globalized world could come from any part of the world. Today you use your mobile phone made in China to order a taxi from Uber, a US company, to go to an airport built by the unique airport company, an airport management company from Switzerland. You fly Indigo, an Indian airline, in an Embraer aircraft, a plane produced in Brazil. You stay in Accor Hotels, a French hotel company. In other words, several nations are participating in making your life more productive and more comfortable right here in India. What is common amongst all these wonderful companies? It is their ability to transcend national boundaries and compete successfully in foreign lands. What are the attributes required for such an ability? First of all, they believe, like my good friend Rahul Bajaj did, that the best management guru is not a business school, it is competition. Sure, there's a great school, it has taught you a lot of stuff, but as you step into the real world, you would realize that the best management guru is competition. These companies perform every day with the belief that succeeding in competition will make them stronger, larger, smarter, faster, leaner, fitter, and of course more profitable. Every day they learn from their competitors in one part of the world and leverage that learning to operate more successfully in another part of the world. They also create in the process several next practices. It is this competition that has helped these companies become more and more and more customer focused, employee oriented, and investor driven day after day after day. Therefore, the most important advice that I can give you is to embrace competition with enthusiasm and alacrity and to ride the wave to your own and your company's advantage. Every human being, no matter what part of the world he or she comes from, faces a very important challenge very early in life. That is to develop the power of human mind to win the battle in favor of a competitive, progressive mindset over a regressive mindset. A regressive mindset is the negative force that holds one back from progress. It originates from a database of experiences resulting from diffidence, apathy, apprehension, negativity, dilemma, inadequacy, and failure. On the other hand, a competitive, progressive mindset is the positive force that propels you forward towards progress and success. It emanates from a database of successful experiences resulting from confidence, curiosity, happiness, daring, success, open-mindedness, and a desire to try new ideas and become better and better. My friend Raghunath Mashelkar often says that only those of us who work hard to transform our mindset from a regressive one to a progressive and competitive one will become successful in life. I want you to resolve today to win the battle if you have not already done so. What are the attributes of a progressive, competitive mindset? Such a mindset is open to new ideas, no matter where these ideas come from. It creates an environment in the workplace where the hierarchy of ideas rather than the hierarchy of corner officers is celebrated. It heralds an era where everybody in the company, from a janitor to the chairman, feels like an owner since his or her ideas are listened to, judged on its merits, and implemented with alacrity should they be the best available ones. It creates a sense of can-do spirit in the minds of the employees of the company. Everybody with such a mindset lives the adage that a plausible impossibility is better than a convincing possibility. Such a mindset embraces meritocracy and open-mindedness, as I said before, and engenders confidence, hope, enthusiasm, and a sense of ownership among the employees. Such a mindset fosters a determination in every tired mind that leaves the office in the evening to come back next morning with a renewed sense of will do. Such a mindset will ensure that fairness, transparency, of course on a need-to-know basis, and accountability are available in every transaction to every employee. Speed is another hallmark of such a mindset. Fair decisions will be taken as soon as the required data and facts are speedily collected, rather than waiting for the lofty, unsubstantiated opinions of the corner office demigods. Such a mindset celebrates the adage, "In God we trust." Everybody else brings data and facts to the table. Progress comes from good ideas. Good ideas come from an innovative mind that is ready to take bold decisions, that is not afraid of failure, that is ready to share its ideas with others, and that is ready to learn from others. Therefore, a progressive, competitive mindset has to be necessarily innovative, imaginative, and open-minded. Let us remember that just good ideas alone have no value unless they result in a concrete, positive change. Such a change is only possible with flawless execution. Therefore, excellence in execution is an integral part of a progressive, competitive mindset. Every one of you has the potential to become a leader in your chosen field. Remember that a leader is an agent of transformation. Transformation is a big ticket change. No transformation is possible without a team of competent, optimistic, highly motivated, energetic, enthusiastic, confident, hardworking, and disciplined people. A productive environment comes only from a happy and hungry human mind with huge aspirations. Hence, your main challenge as a leader is to raise the happiness, hunger, and aspirations of your younger colleagues. Late Robert Kennedy borrowed the words of George Bernard Shaw to say, most people see things as they are and wonder why. I dream of things that never are and then say, why not? That, my friends, is in essence what leadership is all about. Therefore, your challenge as a leader is to imagine a plausible, hitherto unthought of idea which appears impossible and make it a reality. This journey requires aspiration, commitment, daring, hard work, discipline, and sacrifice from everybody in your team with complete trust in your leadership. Such a transformational journey requires you, the leader, to create a grand vision, communicate that vision clearly to your team, convince them that the chosen vision will indeed result in the betterment for everyone in your team, raise their trust in you through your leadership by example, walking the talk and practicing the precept as Mahatma Gandhi did, and making your team more confident, enthusiastic, hopeful, and committed, and most importantly, making them feel an inch taller in your presence through your generosity of sharing the credit for accomplishments with your team. No corporation is successful unless it earns the pride of ownership of its products and services in the minds of its customers, unless it earns the unquestioned loyalty, pride, and enduring commitment of its employees, and unless it earns the full trust of its investors. Creating such a trust in your investors requires you to follow the adage, when in doubt, disclose. Even if you do all of this, please remember that no institution can demonstrate longevity unless it earns the goodwill of the society by ensuring that the primary interest of the society is always put ahead of the interest of your corporation or yourself in every decision that you are likely to take. No country can make sustainable economic progress and experience long-lasting peace unless every citizen is happy, enthusiastic, and energetic about the country. In such a country, No citizen can be made to feel inferior to others. That's why the four freedoms of a true democracy enunciated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt should become the birthright of every citizen of the country, irrespective of his or her religion, region, caste, education level, economic or social class, and language. The four freedoms that President Roosevelt spoke about are freedom of expression, freedom of faith, freedom from fear, and freedom from want, that is freedom from hunger, ill health, etc., etc. Therefore, as the future leaders of this country, please remember that it is your duty to protect these freedoms, not just for you, for every citizen in this country, every employee of your company. Some of you will go on to become independent directors and chairman of the boards of listed companies. Remember that good governance is about representing shareholders faithfully, doing everything possible to increase shareholder value legally and ethically, and enhancing the reputation of the corporation. Good. It is about ensuring that every law of the land is fully complied with. Good governance is about recognizing risk in every function and in every decision, and mitigating them through debates, discussions, systems of control, and timely review and action in the boardroom. Remember that it is about proper succession planning. It is about holding the management responsible to be fair, honest, efficient, transparent, and accountable to every stakeholder of the company. It is about ensuring that the CEO does not put pressure on the board to obtain disproportionate direct or indirect pecuniary advantage for himself or herself, or for his or her family, or for his or her friends and cronies, to the exclusion of a fair compensation for loyal level employees. It is about understanding the nuances of the industry and the intricacies of the business model of the company. It is about not being mute spectators in board meetings when the CEO informs the board about his or her decision that is questionable and unethical. It is about questioning deeply and seeking truth by getting into the details of critical transactions without being overawed by the jargons and the charm of the CEO. It is about disagreeing without being disagreeable in the boardroom. It is about not abdicating governance to ill-informed, greedy law firms and seeking their approval for even opening one's mouth in the boardroom. Remember that your accountability as an independent director is only to your shareholders and to the regulators. You have to accept and operate with the axiom that shareholders have every right to ask any question. You are not the one to judge whether their question is appropriate or not. Your duty is to be fully transparent to every shareholder. However, you cannot be a party to any selective disclosure to just any group of shareholders, including the founders of the company. You should not leak classified information to your friends in the media? How do you earn respect as an independent director and as the chairman of a listed company? You have a very easy instrument to earn respect. That is to ask your conscience before taking any decisions in the boardroom whether that decision will enhance respect for your corporation and for you from the shareholders and even more importantly from the society. Please remember that the softest pillow is a clear conscience. Those of you who will join the government would do well to remember the famous age-old Hindi saying, जिस देश में सरकार व्यापारी हो जाता है, उस देश में लोग भिखारी हो जाते हैं. Every government that proclaims adherence to the adage, minimum government, maximum governance, should remember this age-old Hindi saying and resist the temptation of getting into business or staying in a business. Your first duty as a civil servant is to be an impartial regulator and to remove all bottlenecks to honest, smart, innovative and law-abiding businessmen and entrepreneurs in their quest to create a large number of jobs with good disposable income and to create aspirational wealth for themselves. Your duty is to ensure that tax collection is maximized through a fair, transparent, honest and hassle-free process for both individuals and for corporations. Your duty is to use that tax money efficiently and fairly for public good purposes. I have often been asked what success means to me. I have given different answers, but today let me answer that question, borrowing the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, the famous American poet, who said, "To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a gentle garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This, my friend, is to have succeeded. I wish every one of you much success." Finally, remember that any tough task which all of you will embark on requires a happy mind. When you leave the office, forget about your office matters. Please don't carry your office matters to your home. Spend quality and happy time with your loved ones. Remain grateful to all the wonderful people sitting at the back, to your loved ones for having made a huge sacrifice to provide you this opportunity for successfully experiencing this prestigious institution. My best wishes to you for a purposeful, productive, happy, healthy, value-based and worthwhile life. Thank you.